Yeah, so this didn't take long, and I'm totally hooked. I'll try to be more observant of what the camera's pointing at. This is turning out to be my favorite thing from yesterday's binge. It's a 2006 creation, and when looking online, I'd like to open it up and play with it. Just roll it across the desk or whatever. And you can get them for $1 or $3 plus shipping still, but I went out looking today and could not find another one in the local stores, although there were lots of Matchboxes. So I like this one. Something about the wheels, I don't know. And 2 seconds online reveals that this is indeed a Tootsie toy Mercedes from the mid-70s. Mine doesn't have the stampings on it that the example I found online did, but probably came in a set of 3, and each of the 3 boys got to pick one, and this is the one that I kept. Who knows? I also found out that this is a Snot rod, a Pixar die-cast creation. I guess it went with a film by Disney, which I did not see. My former roommate, who's also an artist, has a thing for the color orange, and she probably just found this on the street walking her dog and kept it. And I'm very glad she left it. It's just interesting, and it could be used in some manner in an art kind of project. I also looked into this. This is a Tyco slot racer, CJ7. Again, from the mid to late 70s. I don't recall us having a Tyco slot race track, so I'm not sure how this came into our possession, other than we were a Jeep family and we had a Jeep CJ7 by 1977, 1978. I can't remember what year we got our first one, but we were always a Jeep family, so it makes sense that we'd have a Jeep, even though it's for a system that we did not have. This, of course, is a Dodge Challenger, not a Charger. It's a Matchbox. Got my glasses on this time. From 1975. There we go. In focus. I'm not a car guy, so I can't really speak towards what it's all about, except to say that it rules, and I apparently liked it enough that I kept in semi-contact with it over the years, and it was, like I said, it was in a drawer in a desk back at my dad's house, and I was like, oh, I'm going to take this home. And that, along with YouTube, got me hooked. This is the Porsche that the package had been opened from yesterday. Figured maybe you might want to see the bottom on it and the specs. Again, it came out of a grocery store, and I had these. One came out of one store, one came out of the other. Whoops, I got 2 by mistake, but I'm actually kind of good that I did. Yeah, focus on this thing, because there's sort of a little printing error on this one. It's somewhat overprinted. I'm not sure what the technical term would be, but there's the clean job and there's the overprinting job. So I made the decision that this one, the overprinting, stays sealed, and I'm going to lead by example. I like to play with my cars. I'm not solely into having them sitting on a shelf all sealed up, and I am going to make something of a racetrack for an art project, and start with these white cars. Bare Metal HW had a little how-to video on how to strip them down to repaint them. I'm also going to strip this Impala, or I'll get another one to do it, because I just think that's a god-awful design, but I like his idea of stripping down white cars and then repainting them with my own creation to run through this track in some sort of an art thing. And I had also picked up this other. These are from the Art Car series, and I don't know what they're getting at, quite frankly. And I'm an artist. I guess that one's a Mondrian. What's that? Don't know. Anyway, it didn't take very long for me to get back to the store and take advantage of the fact that they've all got their Hot Wheels marked down, and these again were buy one get one at a couple of different stores. And, whoops! I'll just make a pile of them. Nice afternoon haul, and the total cost on all this was less than 30 bucks. Let's take a look at what we got. There's the El Camino with that gorgeous green paint job on it. There's another Corvette from this 50th anniversary group, so I get to keep one and I get to give one as a gift. I took a liking to this one, Sandivore. I like the wheels on these off-road things, and some of the glow-in-the-darks are actually kind of cool. Sort of a science fiction-y thing, and I ended up getting two so that I could open one and enjoy it. Here's I got a couple of Matchboxes on this one because again they were buy one get one, and I'm drawn to these off-road vehicles, but they can't be too fantasy oriented. Here's another orange Rally Cat, so I get to keep one, and Jasper actually will get two, I think. So I found another one. There's another Lotus. I decided I wanted to be able to say I got my brother a Lotus for Christmas, so they're actually going to get two cars each. This is sort of my catalyst vehicle, the Chevelle 70 Chevelle SS Wagon, and I've been doing some research in the prior issuings of it by Hot Wheels, going back I think to 2011. We'll learn more as we go along. My niece used to play Minecraft all the time, so I got her this so that she wouldn't just say, "Why did you get me these dopey cars?" Well, there's some Minecraft stuff for you. And another Chevelle, so I've got one that I can open and one to keep sealed, and I'm gonna compare them before I open it up. Here's this is interesting. High Beam, which again it's got the glow-in-the-dark wheels, but I chose this over a Batmobile because I decided I liked it better. It was the animated series Batmobile, I think of 2018, and I just decided I didn't like it. That one I like. This was a nice Matchbox thing. I'm a space nut, NASA nerd, and that's got a nice little NASA symbol there on the side, and hey, you know, I'll enjoy having that. Rise and Climb on the 50th anniversary thing, so somebody gets one and I get to keep one. And here's another Sandivore, so I'll get to compare the two and open one, play with it in some way. Couldn't leave this on the shelves. What is that? Dodge Coronet 69 Super B. Nice paint job. Here's another Rise and Climb from the series, but it looks somewhat different than the other one. Different paint job, and I'll have to sit down and figure out why. This is fun. Found this one. Sort of, it was off the shelf, sort of behind other products, and I can see why. It's a nice one. I might have stashed it aside too, make sure nobody got it. Bogzilla has appealed to me. Same reason as the ATV, has to do with the little wheels. I can't explain it. And here's another off-road kind of thing by Matchbox. Baja Bandit. It looks functional. And it also, what I was thinking about that one is that it might be nice to strip the labeling off of it and make it look mud spattered or whatever. And here's another Bogzilla, so I made sure I'd have one that I could open and enjoy. And in fact, I got a third one, again, because it was buy one, got one. So, got kind of a little collection here. Maybe someone will get that as a second car for Christmas. Again, couldn't leave it on the shelves. Dodge Coronet Super Bee. Different paint job, I guess. Where's the other one? You've seen them. You've seen all this stuff in other people's videos. It's nothing new. This one made me think of the ATV. I liked it. Little Matchbox crate hauling thing, whatever you'd call it. And then another Chevelle in the silver. So there's one to keep sealed and one to open. Another Corvette Grand Sport Roadster. So maybe there'll be one that I get to open. There's another, oh, that's the first one. Keep track of what I'm doing here. The orange car for Jasper. LD, whatever it's called. X-Racers. Not really drawn to the X-ray see-through cars, but we found him another orange. This one's a Matchbox. That's going to be a fun thing to put together for him. And there's another Rise and Climb. So there'll be at least one that I get to open. And the last one, this came out of the sad little drugstore that the poor girl was working in, and it was the only one that I paid full price for. But it was it looked like a bomb had gone off in their toy department, and this was the only Matchbox or a Hot Wheels kind of vehicle that they had. So, not bad for 2 days. A lot of it'll get gifted out. And I'm not the kind of collector who's going to keep them all sealed up. Stuff's going to get opened up. Stuff's going to get played with. Some will stay sealed. And I'll make sure to get, you know, multiple of them. And I really wish I'd been able to find another one of these so I could open up the damn thing and play with it. But I'm going to make myself wait to make sure that I got one that I can keep sealed for whatever purpose. And there's, again, that error. I don't know, what error might not be the right word. It's just an overprinting on that 50. And we're going to keep that baby sealed. Maybe you could trade me for it. I'm obsessed with Aeropod, by the way. If you got one, let me know.